On November 17th, 2023, the AI industry woke up to shocking news. Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, had been fired.
The tech world has been thrown into chaos over the weekend when the company that gave us ChatGPT fired its CEO.
San Francisco-based OpenAI, which produces ChatGPT, announced today that it is letting go of its CEO and co-founder. Sam Altman is being replaced by an interim CEO while a search for his successor is underway.
There was no warning, no public disagreement, no scandal, just a short statement from OpenAI's board saying they no longer had confidence in his leadership. Within hours, Silicon Valley was in chaos. Employees were stunned. Investors were blindsided. Microsoft, OpenAI's biggest partner, rushed into emergency meetings. And just 5 days later, the man who had been fired was back in charge.
Big news that broke overnight because a lot of folks focused on it already this morning. OpenAI posting on X that Sam Altman will now officially return as CEO.
Yet another twist in the Sam Altman saga at OpenAI just days after its board fired him, allowing him and some key deputies to be hired by Microsoft. He is back at the top of OpenAI.
So, how did one of the most important AI companies in the world nearly tear itself apart in less than a week? To understand what happened, we first need to understand what OpenAI had become. Founded in 2015, OpenAI began as a research organization with an ambitious mission to build artificial intelligence that benefits humanity. Unlike many technology companies, OpenAI wasn't originally created to maximize profits. It was built around the idea that powerful AI should be developed responsibly. For years, the company operated quietly. Then, in late 2022, everything changed. ChatGPT launched. Within weeks, millions of people were using it. Students, businesses, developers, writers. Suddenly, artificial intelligence wasn't a concept for the future. It was something anyone could use. OpenAI became one of the fastest growing technology companies in history. At the center of it all was Sam Altman. Calm, confident, visionary. To many people, he became the face of the AI revolution. Then came November 17th. Without warning, OpenAI's board announced that Sam Altman had been removed as CEO.
The unexpected firing of OpenAI CEO Sam Altman. It's not sitting well with hundreds of employees who are now threatening to leave the company, and overnight, a major score from Microsoft, which announced...
The official explanation was brief. The board claimed he had not been consistently candid in his communications, but they gave almost no details. That created a vacuum. Rumors spread everywhere. Was it about AI safety? Was it about leadership? Was it about money? No one outside the company knew. Even many OpenAI employees found out through the internet. Imagine arriving at work, only to discover your CEO had been fired through a news headline. That's exactly what happened. Confusion quickly turned into frustration. The reaction inside OpenAI was unlike anything Silicon Valley had seen before. Employees weren't just disappointed, they were furious. Hundreds of them signed a letter demanding the board resign. Many said they would leave the company if Sam Altman wasn't brought back. Then Microsoft entered the story. CEO Satya Nadella announced that Sam Altman and former OpenAI President Greg Brockman would join Microsoft to lead a new advanced AI research team.
A major score from Microsoft, which announced it hired Altman to head its AI research division.
It was a dramatic move. If hundreds of OpenAI employees followed them, the company could lose the very people responsible for its success. Overnight, the board's decision threatened not just leadership, but the future of OpenAI itself. Behind closed doors, negotiations continued almost around the clock. Investors applied pressure. Employees demanded answers. Microsoft worked to protect its massive investment. Every hour brought new reports, new rumors, new uncertainty. Then just 5 days after being removed, Sam Altman returned as CEO. Several board members stepped down. A new board was formed. The crisis that had shaken the AI industry was over almost as quickly as it had begun. but it left one important question behind. Who really controls the future of artificial intelligence? Is it the researchers building the technology? The executives running the company? The investors providing billions of dollars? Or the board members responsible for protecting the company's mission? The OpenAI crisis wasn't just a story about one CEO. It exposed the growing tension between innovation, power, profit, and responsibility. And as artificial intelligence becomes more powerful, those questions won't disappear. They will only become more important. Because sometimes the biggest battles in technology aren't fought in public. They're fought behind closed boardroom doors. And the outcome can shape the future for all of us.